Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jimmy Nelson gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
At the plate, Justin Metz. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter. For a guy hitting in the middle of the order, you're going to be stunned when I say this number. 0 RBIs over the last 10 games. That's none. 0. They've got to get a lot more production out of him if this club wants to win some games.
Digging in, Brian Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Junior Moore. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Here's another 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Negri.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Michael Davis starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Nope. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Fouled away. Chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives his steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Fernando Alvarado, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Now the pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Standing in now, Ford Lemieux. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Stepping into the box, Eric Fernandez. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. is called a strike as he pulled the bunt back. No outs, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
The pitcher, Michael Davis, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Fernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Now batting, Johnny Varner, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that one just missed outside.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Falling behind now, 3-1. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. The 3-1 pitch.
Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Short, hit hard to his right, Varner, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Settling in now, Ryan Braun. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lemieux on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Justin Metz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Junior Moore.
At the plate, Junior Moore. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. High fastball is in there. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Standing in, Jose Iglesias as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jose Iglesias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. Negri is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Negri.
First baseman, Will Negri.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A cold strike on the inside corner. Negri has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Fernando Alvarado. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Fernandez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Lemieux, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. Into the box, Michael Davis, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three runs already home here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
That's a foul.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Johnny Varner. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 5-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Fernandez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 2-0. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Braun, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Milwaukee leaves 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Chase Anderson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Chase Anderson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin
Moving out
Metz.
for the Cubs, second baseman, Justin
Ready
Metz.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he fouls this one off. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. But the runner's back easily. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Metz on at first. Nobody out. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a throw over to first. And he's back standing. The 1-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2. Sliced hard, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Junior Moore. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Will Negri will be next. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman.
Ready once again, Will Negri. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. First and second now, one man out. Hard hit ball to second. To Iglesias for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fernandez moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Strike one to start the at bat.
And low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Orlando Arcia will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Moore has a read on it. And that retires the side. Brewers strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Justin Wilson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Justin Wilson.
Fernando Alvarado will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Ford.
Digging in once again, Ford Lemieux. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Ready to take his hacks again, Eric Fernandez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lemieux leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
from the stretch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Into the box now, Michael Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one out.
Standing in now, Johnny Varner, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that misses 1-1. There's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And the runner back easily. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. The high fastball is in there.
2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Just keeping him float. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Metz. He singled his last time up. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 26 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. In now, Victor Caratini. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
4 runs here in this half inning. Lined hard toward right center. Yelich there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 9 and the Brewers nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In is Christian Yelich as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. And 2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping into the box, Junior Moore.
Center fielder, Junior Moore.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Will Negri, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 2, Fernando Alvarado.
Into the box, Fernando Alvarado. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, left fielder, Ford Lemieux.
Into the box now, Ford Lemieux. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. This one's still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
One ball, no strikes.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Outside, 3-0 now. Lemieux leads off first with one away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Three-two pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding forward now, Michael Davis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. This year against right-handed pitching, Davis has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jeffress has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Ground ball foul down the left side. This is line to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. The Cubbies are in front 11-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the left field line. Lemieux on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. 1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Lemieux is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 11-0. Striding into the box, Johnny Varner earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Justin Betts, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Squared that one up just a little late. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 7, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Junior Moore. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, first baseman, Will Negri.
Into the box, Will Negri, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Fernando Alvarado will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. That's popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 13-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1-0 pitch on the way. Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Domingo Santana will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Domingo Santana.
It's a fastball on the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Chris Russin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Coming to the plate now, Ford Lemieux, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3. The 3-1 is a heater in there for a strike.
Full count.
Line drive to left and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Eric Fernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 20, Michael Davis.
Now at the plate, Michael Davis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing, as they'll just get the 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny.
Stepping in, Johnny Varner, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Metz. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Check swing.
Ball,
no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Wow, and Earl Hendricks is not doing him any favors behind the plate. 3-0 now. Victor Caratini would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0 is taken, strike one. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this pitch misses for ball four. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with two away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's gone 2 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Cubs lead it 14-0. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
The batter.
In is Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Fouled away. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
14-0 is the final in this one. Chicago put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Michael Davis wins for the league best 15th time and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Jimmy Nelson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.